I don't think that Heartbreak Hotel was intended as a comedy, but on the other hand, when I went to see it, everybody in the room was laughing a lot, maybe not because it was deliberately funny, but certainly because, in an inadvertent way, this is one of the worst, and yet, in a bad way, the funniest movies of the year. In other words, it's totally ridiculous and goofy from beginning to end. It's set in 1972 in Ohio, and it tells the story of a high school kid who has his own rock and roll band, and also a mother, played by Tuesday Weld, who's kind of depressed. So he wants to cheer her mom up, and since she's an Elvis fan, he kidnaps Elvis Presley, brings him back home, and in this scene, a little bit later in the movie, he's letting Elvis try on the clothes that were worn by his late father.
Something's just not right.
What do you think it is?
Buddy.
Well, I don't know.
Come on.
Little trim, huh? Maybe wash the black dye out?
You dye your hair.
Elvis gets over the shock of being kidnapped fairly easily and then kind of settles down into spending a typical small-town weekend, much different from the high-powered life he's been leading in the fast lane.
Come from? How did he get here, Johnny?
I brought him here.
You did not.
Nobody's recognizing me. Haven't been able to do this in 15 years.
I had so many questions I wanted to ask you.
I remember something you wanted to know about Elvis, Mom. You wondered if Elvis was as good at kissing as he was at singing.
There's a report that a certain celebrity is out here at your home.
In this scene, he agrees to play with the kids' rock and roll band in the talent show as a way of getting them on stage after the fuddy-duddies who run the high school have banned rock and roll. You know, it's real bad manners to talk during a movie, and only vulgar and rude people do it, but I'm afraid I was a little rude and vulgar when I saw the movie because I couldn't prevent myself from talking back to the screen, and neither could some of the other people in the theater because there are so many uncompleted one-liners in this movie, so many ridiculous situations and ludicrous lines of dialogue that almost demand for somebody who's really uncouth to shout out something from the dark in order to get a laugh. It's that kind of movie, the kind of movie you want to shoot down even while you're watching it. I give Heartbreak Hotel 1 star, and I'm Roger Ebert.